Hey guys, this is Anthony Romrell, and in this video we're going to talk about getting access to the educational version and logging in. So if you already have an Autodesk account and you've already done these steps, you can go ahead and log in and download Maya. But what you're going to want to do is you'll go to this site, autodesk.com education edu software overview, and you're going to want to click on media and entertainment, and you're going to want to select Maya. And what it's going to have you do is it's going to ask you for your plans. So if you're a student, what you are, you're going to hit select, and it's going to ask you to go through a verification process. So I'm not going to do this because I already have access to Maya, but you'll hit continue, and you'll put in your email address. So you're going to want to put in your .edu account if you don't have one, right? So make sure you do that, agree to the terms, continue, then verify that you're at UVU. Once that's done, you're able to download Maya, okay? So let's assume that you've downloaded Maya already and you're ready to go, and you have, you've installed it. There's a few steps that you need to do to get Maya to see your GitHub desktop repository. And this is going to be pretty kind of important. So I've got Maya here open, and I've just got a model that I've been working on for one of the classes. And I want to set it so that it can be used in my repository. So I'm just going to create a new Maya scene just to show you how this works. Okay. I'm going to first go to GitHub desktop. Okay. And I'll just go to the essentials repository right here, and it's showing that I have a change, which is fine. And I'm on my main branch, and I just got to quickly commit this to make a commit of a change. I'm just going to give it the change, so I'm going to say Maya file fixed. Okay, and I'll just say, let's commit that, get this out of the way here. Okay, so what you're going to see in GitHub Desktop is you're going to see something that says view your files in the Finder. That's going to be on the Mac. Now on the PC, it's going to say in your Explorer or in a folder, right? So you're going to find it, and it's going to show you where your folder is. So this has opened up the folder right here. And what we want is for Maya to point to this folder within your essentials. So, so what I have here is my username, Git repositories, essentials. Yours is going to be different. Just make sure it's not in your OneDrive, right? But if you've already cloned it, here's where it is. So what I'm going to do is in Maya, I'm going to tell this to set a project here. So I'm going to make just a sphere. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say file, and I'm going to go down to where it says project, set project, and I'm going to find that exact location. So here it is, my username, repositories, essentials, and again, it's going to be different where you put it. You'll have to find it. And then I'm going to select this Maya folder that's already there, and I'm going to select open, and that'll set my project. And then one more step, I'm going to say project window, and it's going to prompt me with this project window with a bunch of folders. I'm just going to simply hit accept. And once I've done that, I'm just going to test this by saving a model here. So I just put a sphere, and I'm going to say file, save scene. And what it should be doing is storing things in your scenes folder. Now, one thing to make sure you do is make sure that this says Maya ASCII, not Maya binary. Okay, so Maya ASCII, and then give it a name. So I'm going to call this sphere, and I'm going to hit save, and we're going to check. So we're going to go back to GitHub Desktop, and you're going to see I have my sphere here. It's also upgraded my workspace.mel. Great. If it's done those two things or one of those two things, perfect. This is good. So I'm going to make sure that I've pushed this to my repository. So I'm going to say added sphere. And if this is all done correctly, you're in great shape. So I'm going to hit commit. And then after that, it's going to say, do you want to push this to the origin? And the answer is yes, I want to push it. So you can either do Command or Control P, or you can just hit this push origin button. And great, it said it did it. So I'm all connected correctly for this class. I'm going to make sure it's there. I'm going to hit this View on GitHub button, and it's going to pull it up. And let's just verify it. So I'm going to go into the 1200 folder, go to the Maya folder. It should be in scenes. It says right there, I've added sphere. Great, perfect. So I'll go to scenes, and there it is, sphere.ma. So we've done it correctly. This is pretty much, once you've done this, you're set up. Just make sure that you continue to do your commits and pushing throughout the class, and you'll be ready to go.